It just looks cool because there's so many other things moving that you don't realize they're moving.
All right, so I did a campsite review, and the dumbass that I am, wasn't recording any of it. All right, so here's where we are. We're on Lauren Lake. We're on this site right there. We traveled originally from over here, this Kawawaymog, right? Kawawaymog. I think I got it. Kawawaymog Lake. That's where we started. Then we went through this Amble-Dufond River, which was really cool. This little memorial thing here was pretty cool. And then we traveled up here, and then we had this long portage. It was a good haul. And then we kept going up here, and we stopped right there, right? Yesterday we traveled through here. This was a pretty long portage too. And we went through to here, a couple little portages, and the tiniest little lake, and the portage again. And another portage here, but we could leave our canoes here because all we wanted to do was walk up here to check out these ruins, which of course was nothing but raspberry and blueberry bushes anymore, and a lot of bear poop. And then we came back, so we did that all yesterday. Today we're gonna go from here, we're gonna head across, do this little portage here, across this lake, this pretty big portage, well actually really big portage, and then we'll little portage up here, and we're going to stay in Lost Dog Lake for our last night, and then tomorrow we'll head back to our access point. All right, a little site review. So this is where Jim and I put our tents. I had mine over here, Jim was over here. It was a little better because he had more height, but we didn't get any major rain. And over here we had Sean and Neil had their tents. So this is a good spot for two tents as well. And it's up a little bit, so they were good if it did rain. So yeah, we did great there. Tents were great. Here's where the washroom is. It's cool because they put these little signs now. And you just walk down this trail. And right in here is a box. Oh! Then there's a box over there. No kidding. So then back in the bush there, I found a good spot for my bear hang. There was a ways in there, so at night I kept getting semi-lost, but I found it every time. That was good and far from the tents. We had some cool little, we use this as a table, so that was kind of sweet. There's some benches here. They're getting pretty rough though. They're getting pretty rotted out, but we all have chairs anyway, so we did okay there. And then we had good access. It's kind of where we like wash dishes and hands and all that stuff. And over here we could get water. A good spot, decent spot to bring in our canoe. It wasn't too bad getting in and out. A little bit for dragging the canoes out, but not that bad. And then right here we could, nice easy access to get water for filtering. At night was kind of cool. There'd be all these fish on top of this rock. That was kind of neat. And then we had this cool rock, which was great for just hanging out. So when it was sunny out, like most days, this is kind of, you know, clouds have been kind of a new thing for us since yesterday. And we'd sit out on here in the sun or chill out here at night because we had the clearest skies at night. Even yesterday it was cloudy and we still ended up with all stars last night, so it was cool. So Lauren Lake, now that I remember the name of the lake after those guys told me 5 times. And I don't know, site was pretty good, eh?
Good site.
I think the site was good. I think we found a good one. Because we looked at what, 3, 4 or 5 maybe?
This is probably our 5th one we looked
Yeah, well actually we checked every lake on this lake, or every site on this lake, didn't we?
Yeah.
And there was like 4 or 5 on here. So that was pretty good. Oh.
You got the walkie-talkies in boy? Yes, sir.
So we're all packed up. Time to get out of here and go to Lost Dog Lake. That's good. Glad we got a lake with a loon though. We didn't have that last time in May. This portage. Oh, the rocks. It's crazy, this one. Jim's got the canoe for this one. Sent him out ahead of me. So this must have been fun with that canoe. And our backpacks are on our back too. So wild. It's actually a pretty challenging portage because the terrain is pretty rugged. This happens when you take ways that not a lot of people go. There's a reason for it. It's harder usually, but the rewards are greater. That's why we do it. Nothing really compares for what we were waking up to that day. We got up, we canoed from our campsite in Lorne Lake, we crossed this first portage, and then right outside of the portage there was a campsite, just a very, very short canoe ride from that portage. And sure enough, Neil and Sean, the other Sean, noticed it was on fire. We became first responders, I guess you could say.
Been here for 4 hours, boys.
Yeah, this is crazy. It is crazy. But it's great. Look up. Doesn't matter how much water I pour, it keeps smoking. I mean,
It's hot though, it's big.
yeah.
It's a large one.
There's a lot of heat under there.
Yeah, the other problem is it's just soft.
Well, shit, it could be way up there by now. Just hasn't made it to the top yet, like the surface yet.
But even if we slow it down though, you gotta think,
Oh, anything we do will help.
because they can come and then they're gonna know it's here, so they're gonna keep a real close eye on it.
Yep. Well, they'll fucking run up. Imagine they'll come with pumps and shit and flood it. Cause yeah, now this campsite's fucking no good anymore. I mean, has to be completely redeveloped.
That is kind of cool. You're wondering why it's so hollow?
See, that's another reason why I think it started here. It's already out pretty much here.
So now these trees, like, are done. That tree's coming down.
Yeah.
Maybe not so, man.
It won't, I don't think, take long. All the roots have been burned right off.
Yeah.
All the way around that whole side.
Pine trees are weird though. They thrive on the heat, on forest fires.
I'll let it roll off the shore.
Yeah, so Neil and Sean came across this site. They were a little bit ahead of us. And somebody didn't put their fire out all the way or something. And over time it smoldered underground. We sent an inReach message. So we're hoping somebody will respond soon. It's wild. Just a full story on this. We were finishing up portage on the other side of this lake. This is Simcoe Lake that we're actually on. And we were finishing up that portage and Neil and Sean went ahead of us. And just as Jim and I were getting into our boats, we got a message over our walkie-talkies that there was a campsite on fire. So when Sean and Neil got up there, there was actually flames and everything. And they started bailing and then we showed up. And I wish I'd be better at kind of having my camera more ready. Maybe I should have my camera more ready on the canoe ride to this campsite and of course coming up to the site, but I didn't think of it until we kind of got moving. But what we did is I contacted all the wives through my inReach device, my Garmin inReach, and just said, hey, can you guys call somebody? And that's what we did, and they did get a hold of somebody, and you'll see in a bit. They did show up. I hope the lake don't run out of water. I don't want to go through that portage to get to water.
Too bad we didn't have a pump
Yeah, I know.
and a hose.
Pump and a hose. Whole another backpack worth of stuff. This is getting here though. This is smoking less and less here, so.
That's what you need, like those soppy water puddles, just so it soaks in where the vintners are at. I think we just gotta hit that side now. It's time to get there, the bag will have them.
Just think. I think I put Amy's phone number in wrong. I was getting worried that the message for the inReach wasn't getting through, so I didn't really use it a lot for emergency uses yet, so I wasn't sure if Amy, my wife, was getting the message, but we did eventually find out. She was right. Okay.
Can't be any worse than I did to him already.
You gave me a whole bucket.
Poor guy.
This is crazy. At this point we knew we kind of were at a point where we couldn't do a lot more. We would just keep putting water wherever we see areas smoking, but you know, all we have is some bags and little buckets, so we didn't have a lot to work with, but we did get all the flames down, and it at least didn't look like it was imminent danger of spreading throughout the forest.
Even up on that rock or whatever, like there's a hole up there.
All that, we got this.
leaving a lot of this footage unedited, and I hope people watching this that do go backcountry camping, that they see when you're done at that site, you need to pour lots and lots of water in that fire. If that fire's been burning for 3-4 days, it can be very, very deep in the ground, and once it attaches itself to the root system, it'll just spread, which is exactly what happened here.
I'm gonna go around with that rod. They should have cleaned that and raked the forest.
Yeah, fuck. Fucking loser.
Not a fan favorite, eh?
Fucking, well, it's just everything comes out of his mouth. It's just fucking such
Must
nonsense.
have been burned, I'm gonna guess, for probably about a month. On the surface. Because it's not gonna move fast. I think a bunch of stuff is actually burnt. Like soil, everything.
Yeah.
The problem is,
Definitely moved down towards the wind though. 'Cause
luck.
the air, I think the wind started blowing down the lake. Like, probably made a difference because it come up underneath the roots. Right?
Yeah, downhill too, right? Coming downhill. But luckily it went that way.
That's gonna be the reason that-
Well, because the scary part is that when it gets into those trees and it actually starts, flaming.
Well, I've seen it flare up like 4 or 5 times standing.
This over here, fuck. Although I'm less concerned with down there. It's right by the water already. But it kind of got lucky it didn't go that way. You can see we pretty much would get all the smoke gone, and then within a couple minutes it would start to smoke and smolder again. We were pretty nervous about leaving it.
I honestly,
Boys, we're knocking this bitch back.
dude, I think we should try a little change just to try it.
But where do you want to go?
Because every time somebody waits, that's like, I know it sounds stupid, but it's like 2 seconds of nothing, right?
Well, the problem is we gotta get over there. Like here and there.
Yeah. Should we go to the other side?
Oh yeah, can we get what about Neil?
Yeah.
Can you scoop water over there?
Yeah, I can go over there.
Okay.
Then we can go over there. Yeah.
I'm just thinking a little more time spent. I gotta get this phone on my pocket. I have my
good
phone
call.
with him.
It's all good. Whoa! Almost fell in the fire. Do not step right here. There's nothing left under there. Almost fell in. It's because it's like this, where this tree keeps burning and it lights on fire. This it's fucked. I'm surprised it didn't go farther. Complete luck. Nice. CrossFit.
So,
Like this is actually starting to smoke more.
well, that means the water's getting to it.
Yeah, well it doesn't help much. I stepped on it. I stepped on it though, that's why.
Keep the Heising towards you.
Here, there you go. Which way do you want? You want to throw from that side? I'll throw on this side.
Just drop it.
Drop it.
Yeah.
Why don't we just do the bags right now? Yeah.
Yeah, bags is enough.
Keep the clear glass towards you. get in the habit of it, you won't think about it.
You know what you meant by clear glass at first.
Well, clear plastic.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, it's a spot I stepped it and it kind of fucking caused it to go up.
Right?
Yeah, well, there's nothing there. I stepped and it fell through.
No, we're not doing those, you said? Yeah.
I heard a beep. I thought somebody would mess it back by now.
Here.
What is today? Friday? Friday.
Friday.
So, yeah, see right there?
Yeah, I want to know if
We try to get through it.
you can push it down.
Kind of smother itself.
Well, I'm trying to, you can knock the ceiling off it.
Sorry, dude. That's a sharp one. Pretty good oblique workout though. It's like you're doing those Russian twists.
Yeah. You okay with me tossing it like that?
Yeah, no, it's great. Maybe if it lands in the water, I don't care if it hits me.
I'm gonna just toss water in random spots over here.
Just to get it wet.
Well, if it starts smoking, you know what's underneath it.
Yeah, yeah.
So we gotta get back by where we were trying to get.
Sorry.
In the logging days, this must have happened to them.
Oh yeah.
Running hot and shit.
Yeah, using wooden buckets. At least anything you pour up at the top there, Sean's working its way down, so it's kind of like it's covering more ground. I know, this spot here is really sketchy.
I always wondered what would happen. We're portage enough here, smelled smoke, and we came and looked, because obviously it started from the fire pit. Look at this. Look at that. All the way down. There's active flames over there. All the way burning over here. Active flames over there. First coming in for us. Take a look at
Yeah.
the fire.
Fucking right.
It doesn't look like it has pontoons to land on the water, so you might have to find a clearing and then bushwhack the way they're in.
We wanted to put eyes on it.
Oh yeah, well yeah, the way he circled. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't lay on the water, right?
Well, it doesn't look like there's pontoon on there, so I don't think so.
Call me crazy, but is there somebody? Dude, I was just gonna say, is there?
Do you think somebody's gonna jump out? They'd have to know how deep the water is.
No, they'll rappel down.
Oh, maybe rappel down, yeah. Because they would have to know how deep the water is to jump.
So they're looking. They're probably. So this was a flame and we put it out, right?
This was raging. Well, yeah, that'd be cool. If somebody rappels down, how cool would that be?
Boys, this is the craziest fucking thing ever happened.
Guys, if we would have done the loop, none of this would be going on right now. This place is burning down. Yeah, they're looking for somewhere to do something.
I think they're checking. They checked the perimeter on the outside, now they're checking the inside. Well, here's one thing. They don't see any smoke.
Yeah, I know.
They don't know that we called. They can probably assume at this point. Well, I was waving at them.
Yeah.
And you don't know how much communicating, right? They get a message, go check out this lake. They go to check it out. Not being turned on, I don't know. It's got mine's on. Never actually showed up.
Oh, like one of the signal, the matchers?
These basic channels, I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea how that works.
Radio check. Radio check.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious they're here for this call. Like that's clear. But why they're over there, I don't know. Unless they're looking for a place they can land.
There's gonna be nowhere up there.
Like they looking for a clearing or something.
So they've been circling around us for a while. We're not exactly sure if they're just scoping out the whole area now. Maybe got some binoculars in on this site to look at it. It's not smoking so bad anymore because we've dumped towards 1,000 liters of water on it. But we're definitely flying around this. Your canoes are still tied up, right?
Yeah.
In case you get close.
Yeah, you get close and blow away.
Well, unless they're looking.
So in the end, what ended up happening is the spot where they were at the end of the video, they actually dropped down behind the trees and landed. We ran into them on the other side of the lake because we realized, okay, they're here, we can leave. And we got across the lake to get to our next portage, and we actually saw them bushwhacking their way through. Turns out what they did is they did see us. They actually flashed lights at us. We just didn't know that's what they meant. We thought they did, though. And they landed in a swamp, which was the only landing they could find. So they landed in a swamp, and then they left the pilot there with the helicopter, and then they started bushwhacking through to put it out. We never really heard anything after, so we assume everything turned out okay.
Just a quick little break. Just wanted to just say one thing here. It seems like, you know, I got a decent amount of people viewing this stuff, but why did none of you subscribe? Why don't you click on that little button? It's not a big deal. Push subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It takes nothing. Push subscribe. Also, hit the like button. Supposedly that helps me with my algorithm. Hit like, hit subscribe, hook me up. Thanks. Bye. Back to the video.
We then were in a position where we could just head on to our next site. We did see some moose tracks. No moose though, unfortunately. And you know, crossed some more beautiful lakes and some more nice portages. And of course, we got to Lost Dog Lake, the lake we were staying at for our very final night. And it was a beautiful campsite, huge campsite, lots of room, lots of great firewood. Took us a bit to find it, but we did. And you know, it was just really about spending the one last really good night that we had to be, you know, there's nothing like being up there. There's just absolutely nothing like being up north. And, you know, sunsets and sunrises up there, and just spending time out there on the lake at the middle of the night. It's just hard to beat. It really, really is. And it was another great trip. And we still have one more day. We had one more night. This would be definitely the coldest night of the week. And you know, you also can't beat a nice slow motion fire to finish off the night. Thanks again for watching.